Head Coach Aubrey Beaumont of Rocky Mountain College is our lone new coach in the conference. She enters her first year with an overall career mark of 19-15 overall, with one season under her belt as head coach at Lindsey Wilson College in Columbia, Kentucky. Lindsey Wilson is a member of the Mid-South Conference and member of the NAIA. Rocky Mountain, the Battling Bears, they come off a tremendous fall 23 season, and they had an opening round opportunity, as I mentioned earlier, as an at-large team playing down in San Marcos, California, with St. Catherine, of NAI member school. Didn't go their way, but they were also the Frontier Conference tournament runner-up in Great Falls last fall. Rocky Mountain College had 4 first-team all-conference players, including the conference setter of the year in Blythe Seeley and Brooke Ark, the defensive player of the year. They also had one second-team all-conference player, 2 all-freshman honorees. Their assistant coach, Casey Papard, was the co-assistant coach of the year. And also, as I've shared with you today, they had 10 academic all-conference student athletes last year. We look forward to hearing from Coach Beaumont and the student athletes from Rocky Mountain College. Coach, the time is yours.
Thank you. I have Makenna Bushman and Kaitlyn Wood with me. These are some of the returning players that were honored last year, and some great key players that are returning. You mentioned my assistant. She's going into her 3rd year here, so obviously it's nice to have her, who's been a part of this culture, a part of this program, and helping me with the transition. You know, it's always new. It's something different for the girls and for myself, and learning each other in the ways. And so having Casey is a huge help. We've also added Daphne Boyd as our JV assistant, who just brings a ton of energy into the gym. And she's just willing to work and ready to go and do whatever is needed. And so adding her to the team is super helpful, and something that we are eager to continue to have in the gym. I mean, you talked about some of those key returners. We have, you know, quite a few returners that have made a big impact on our team. And so having them return is super helpful. We've graduated a middle who was also tremendous for us. And that will be a loss for us. But we have a lot of good returners. And then we have a transfer coming in from Canada who we're very excited to get on the court with us and to continue to play and grow as a team. We're expecting some great things from her and a few of our freshmen coming in as well.
Coach Beaumont, would you talk a little bit about some of your key non-conference matchups? And would you also talk a little bit about the crossover tournament that's going to take place in Billings this year?
Yeah, absolutely. So we're going to play 3 receiving votes teams. We've got Ottawa, Kansas Wesleyan, Valley City, all on our list of non-conference games, which will be very competitive to see where we're at. And then, you know, we got a few of the top 15 teams. You know, we played Northwestern, who finished number 2 last year, getting defeated in 5 sets, an insane game against Indiana Wesleyan. So a very competitive team. And then we have Montana Tech and University of Jamestown with that Frontier Conference crossover. So midway through our season, we're going to be hosting that crossover with the Frontier Conference, where we play University of Jamestown, Valley City, and Mayville State. And a lot of times you don't see a lot of teams do mid-season tournaments. And so it is a little different, but I think it's going to be a really great test to see where we are at, having been through a little bit of our regular season and having those preseason conference tournaments. just to kind of get another check-in to see where we're at.
Gavin, go ahead with your question.
Hi, this is for coach and the athletes. Just so far, obviously very early in the season, in the preseason, but what has the transition been like? Obviously with a new head coach, just what's maybe different or new and just what has that transition been like overall?
Anna, do you want to take this one?
I'll take this one. It's just been a lot of adjustment. It's not just a new coach. We're bringing in 13 new girls, which is about almost half our roster. So it's been a lot of getting used to everybody and meeting a lot of new faces, but it's good because we're getting a wide variety of different playing styles and a wide variety of different skill levels. And I think it's only going to make us all better and more versatile, which is good because we're playing a lot of versatile teams this year.
Yeah, I would agree. It's new for all of us. You know, every day we're learning something new and we're going through something together as a team and as a program. So it's just been very exciting. And these girls have been awesome with working towards what we're trying to go for this program in the direction that we want to take it.
Yeah, I would agree. I think also we just have a really strong group of girls too. And I honestly couldn't imagine a better group to go through a change with. I think we're all really competitive and we're all pushing each other, and having Coach B come in, and she's also been pushing us too. So I think it's really going to be a fun season too, just learning how each other works, learning how we all play together, and then also, you know, competing during practice because, you know, we're very competitive and stuff. So it's fun. It's been really fun.
Do we have any other questions from members of the media?
I have one for Coach. How excited are you to be back in your home state of Montana? And how have these years of, you know, coaching, you know, over on the East Coast maybe help prepare you for this new chapter, this new challenge?
Yeah, I've seen a lot of different volleyball, you know, a lot of internationals. My team last year was heavily international, so it's a different type of play, different environment. Being back though, like, it's home roots. It is deep down in my core the best place to be and the best place for me to grow and continue to be supported by my athletes, by coaches around me, by my administration. Like, it's honestly something I never imagined. Sometimes it just feels like a dream, but I'm so excited to get here and to actually be able to do this with girls that are from the area and surrounding areas, and being able to, you know, mix things up and bring in a little bit different style of play, and then also have some understanding of how people play in different areas of the United States. I mean, I don't think it's too far away, but it's kind of surprising how different some conferences are from one to another, you know. I was in the KCAC for a while, and this year they are looking extremely strong, and we play quite a few of the KCAC teams. The GPAC has always been very strong, and so just being around the different conferences that are at different levels, and it's not just a different level. I think the NAI is underrated, and I think that it's extremely different, and you know, it's a toss-up of who's going to win what, because everyone brings their A game and everyone is doing something different at the NAI level, inside and outside of practices, to be the best that they can be. And it's just super competitive. And so I'm really excited. I think that we are growing in the Frontier Conference, and adding more teams is just going to make us that much better. Like Coach Mo was talking about, it's going to make us more competitive in the long run.
Are there any other follow-up questions from members of the media? Coach Beaumont, you may recall we did cross paths a little bit in the KCAC. You probably don't remember me. That's okay. That means I did a good job. I mean, you've been in the GPAC, you've been in the KCAC, you've been in the Mid-South Conference. Obviously, you talked a little bit about the draw being from Great Falls and coming back to your home state, but could you just maybe just take 10, 15 more seconds and just reiterate how excited you are to be back home in the last best place?
I mean, I'm sweating. I was almost in tears the other day after I got home. I haven't even told my girls this, but I was in tears at my house because I was so excited about the communication and just the effort that these upperclassmen and freshmen are putting forth to build this culture in a great way, to support each other and make mistakes and to just get better as a whole and feel confident and comfortable with doing that. And listening to these girls talk just puts a tear in my eye, and it just makes me so excited for this season because I know that there's going to be a ton of growth, and I know that they are so capable of a lot of things, and it just like melts me to my core.
Well, we again welcome you back and look forward to seeing your team play this year. We look forward to you all having a good preseason, and thank you for hosting the crossover tournament this year. We appreciate that very much. We wish you the best of luck in your fall 24 campaign, and we'll catch up with you down the road.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Scott.